Why is this thing running all the time? Hey everybody, welcome back to Garage Gear. I'm JB, and today we're moving inside the house to fix something. This toilet keeps running all the time. Do you have a similar problem? Let's talk about how to fix it. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is for specifically Kohler toilets. And if you follow these instructions, this should work for you. So our first step is going to be taking off the cover off the back of the toilet. Usually the common problem with these Kohler toilets is the pink or red gasket that you see down at the bottom there. That gasket actually starts to wear down over time, and what we're going to do today is replace it. Now, if it gets worn out, it starts letting water in, and it creates a drainage issue, and in the middle of the night or anytime during the day, I'll hear this toilet running. And it gets kind of annoying at times, so we're going to take care of that today. So here's what we're going to need to fix this toilet. We're going to need some needle nose pliers, maybe some regular pliers, and a roll of paper towels. So our first step down here is going to be shutting off our water valve. Good. Now our next step is going to be flushing down the rest of the water inside the tank. And that took it almost all the way down, and it is not refilling. So I just checked it a few times. We're good. Now my next step here, I have a very simple chain right here. I'm gonna unhook this, and this is where your needle nose pliers may come into play. I'm gonna pinch it open, get the chain unhooked. Chain's unhooked. Now for our next step, we're gonna remove this tube right here. We're gonna push that off to the side. So now our next step is gonna be getting this top right here off. You're supposed to turn this about a quarter of a turn. There we go. And then out comes our canister. And if we look here, these are some little wear spots, and these are actually holding this whole canister up, and that's what's letting water seep down under and causing that constant suction of water. So it's making it run all the time. So we're gonna remove this gasket, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna replace it with. What I'm also gonna do here is I'm gonna take some paper towels, and this is where this comes into play. I'm gonna wipe around the seat where that gasket rests, because there is some residue from that gasket sitting right there on that edge. So I'm gonna wipe that clean, get that off. So now here I am, I'm gonna take off the old gasket here, and you can see these wear marks here holding this whole thing up. That could have been our issue. This pries right off, and you can see it's done its time. God knows how many flushes it's operated. I'm now gonna clean up this edge. As you can see, there's some stuff there, so we're just gonna kind of wipe that clean. That looks like a pretty clean seat to me. So now here is our new gasket from Kohler. Here is the model number. It's GP1059291. This will fit a variety of Kohler toilets. This is actually pretty flexible. These last about several years, and then you'll have to replace it again. What I found funny and interesting on here is it says it resists chemical attacks. What? What the heck does that mean? I picked this gasket up at Lowe's for $6.99, and I'll see if I can put a link in the description below so you can get one for yourself. This is a pretty soft rubber gasket, pretty flexible. I'm now going to slip it into the slot, and if you look carefully, there's a little groove right here. That's where it's got to get into. So we're gonna wrap it around. There we go. Voila. And at this point now we just have to reverse our steps. So I'm gonna take the chain side here of this canister, I'm gonna face it toward the handle attachment here. Now here's a little tip. Slide the top through the bottom. You'll see the little end here that we have to put into the hole at the bottom so you can lock it in properly. Make sure you give it a turn back, about a quarter turn, and it should lock into place. That'll do right there. Now that's locked back into place. Our canister will drop right where it needs to. We're going to reinsert our tube at the top, push it in good, and then we're gonna reconnect our chain. Chain is now reconnected. Give the lever a test. Slides up and down nicely. Time to turn the water back on. You can hear the toilet running. The toilet is now slowly filling back up. All right, so that seals everything off nicely. We'll give the toilet a quick flush. Works as it should, seals up the bottom. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That toilet no longer runs in the middle of the night or anything, or any other time during the day. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button down below. And if you're interested in checking out more content on this channel, please smash that subscribe button. I got plenty more videos coming your way. Thanks again for tuning into Garage Gear, and I'll see you in the garage.